PUDcast is written before the studio audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast with Jason and Mike. I'm Jason.
I'm Mike.
And we're just not going to do it today. You know where we're at.
It is written before a live studio audience.
It is. And y'all know where we're at. You know what we're doing. You know it's beautiful in Lincoln. You know we're in the great state of North Carolina, man. You know
it's
this
20-something degrees.
And it's early, man. Oh my God. Hey dude, it's only downhill from here, right?
Hey,
Right. Oh, Mike, I think we ought to go ahead and start off, man, just by letting the PUDs out there know that we're actually going to be doing a little bit of a different format from this day moving forward.
Yes.
Oh, there's a reason for that, but we're not going to go into that reason in this show. You'll know more about that as the week comes. We got something pretty cool brewing. We're not going to tell you right now, but you will hear about it. If you're a fan of the PUDcast, you're definitely going to know what's going on. Let's just say big things are popping in Pudville, baby. Let's just say it like that, Mike. But the first thing we ought to probably talk about is we're shortening the shows.
Just don't say, here we grow again.
Here we grow again.
I hate that.
Dude,
it was one of the things I hate in the world.
I'm not that lame. I'm lame, brother, but I'm not that lame.
Every time I see that, I'm like, oh my God, I can't.
You just want to smack a motherfucker. Oh, darn it. Oh, right off the bat, man. Oh. That's two. I put in two. Hey, dude, we got to do it for the kids, man. Our Custom for the Kids campaign is still going forward. Hey, Mike, last month, we were able to put about $44 down for St. Jude's. Like I said, cussing never felt so good, brother. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple bucks in there. And also, Mike, I didn't cuss at all last week.
Right.
Because we had the First and Fright team in here, the paranormal team right here in Lincoln. And I want to thank those guys once again for coming in, Mike.
We always, try to be more professional whenever they come in.
It's like when we have company. It's like when you're at your house hanging out in your boxers, Company comes on, you got to put pants on.
We cleaned up in here.
Mike, that reminds me, bro. I had a friend of mine I used to work with, and he may or may not have been bringing me a little something to get through the week. Let's say a natural supplement, if you will. Okay. But we had discussed it, and we were supposed to meet up the next day. Right, I was going to meet him at work. This is over 10 years ago. Not where I work now. This is well over a decade ago. But he knew where I lived, man, and he'd pop in. He was a good friend, man, a great friend. I don't want to put him on blast or anything, obviously. But anyway, man, I get a knock on my door. I'm not expecting anybody, so I get up. I let him in, and he actually has his son with him. His son was small, man, so he didn't know what was going on. But anyway, we're in there, we're talking, and he just has this weird look on his face the whole time. He's just looking at me like something's wrong. And we're hanging out about 15, 20 minutes. He's like, Jason, he's like, dude, would you do me a favor, man? And I'm like, yeah, bro, what's up? He's like, do you mind putting your pants on? Dude, I was hanging out in my boxers. I just didn't expect anybody to come and knock on the door. And I may or may not have been partaking in something natural that day. So I opened up the door. Hey, come on in, brother. We're talking. And he's just like, please put your pants on. Like, oh, shit. Sorry. I did it again.
Racking up, man.
Oh, man. Hey, like
were you hanging out? I mean.
No. I had boxers on, nothing was exposed. I don't guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I didn't even really think about it,
Fair enough.
He was just like the whole time just looking at me like, man. Oh, sorry, brother. Yeah. But, but going back to what I was saying, Mike, I do want to thank First and Fright. Like you said, when we have company, we act better.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe we ought to just have somebody hang out with us here, like get somebody in here just to be
we get comfortable with them.
Yeah, then we'll hang out in our boxers.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Mike, like I said, man, we are doing a different format. We are shortening the show, and we're also not going to be playing as much music anymore, actually, Mike. We decided to actually scale back some of the music playing.
But
that doesn't mean we're not going to be playing music on the show. We're saving that for when our friend Wayne Sis comes in.
Yes.
Because, Wayne's a music guy.
Yes.
And Wayne, I always said Wayne's our spiritual co-host, and he's been in the Pud Cave, probably more than anyone else. Maybe David Hayes, those guys kind of neck and neck, but Wayne's definitely, and he is coming back.
Yes.
Wayne Sis fans, do not fear, Wayne is coming back.
Yes.
And we're going to start saving the music for Wayne. So, in other words, man, we may not have as much music every week, but when Wayne comes in, it's going to be very music heavy.
Yes.
So independent bands out there, still contact us. Still friends of independent bands, still contact us. And also, speaking of independent bands, Mike, you know, even though we're not playing as much music on the show every week, you can always contact WTAU, P Ridge Nation.
Absolutely.
In fact, I've had a local band I contacted last week. A friend of ours, Ashley Baker, actually referred a band to us.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Ashley. I reached out. Cool guys. And so we're going to be playing some of their music in future episodes with Wayne. And I also introduced them to Mike Sherrill, you know, Papa Jack,
right.
WTAU. So WTAU is going to be playing them this week.
Yes.
So, you know, man, we're trying to network here. We're just trying to get the word out. But we're still going to be playing music fans. So we just want to bring Wayne in because we actually rather have somebody who knows what's going on with music like Wayne does and actually be able to give some feedback. Professor of music, brother.
Yes.
I've always said he's a living music encyclopedia. And who better to have music shows with than the man himself, Wayne says. So he'll be back in a couple weeks, or maybe, I think next week, actually. Yeah. Anyway, we don't.
Right.
Yeah, it's next week, actually. Yeah, Wayne will be back next week, music heavy show. So.
Yes.
And we also got some pretty cool music lined up for next show, too. No spoilers on that one, brother.
Right.
But that just got, I just heard from somebody last night. And, yeah, man, I'm excited. But. So anyway, Mike, before we go into what happened today, I got to tell you what happened to me at the job.
Oh. Been waiting for this one.
Well, it it involves elevators and farting.
Okay.
We could say fart. Fart's not a cuss word, right? I mean,
right. Yeah.
You know, everybody farts, man. Well, a couple of weeks ago, somebody farted in the elevator, dude, when I got on it, right? Stunk up the place, man. I was mad. You know, I was like, good Lord, man, who would fart in the elevator, right? Well, guess who farted in the elevator the other week, man? I did. Dude, I didn't even mean to. It was just one of the things. I get in the elevator, you know, I'm going from 1 to 2. I'm going to the second floor. It just came out, and bro, Mike, probably as soon as I hit 1, it started. And it kept going until I hit the second floor. Bro, it changed keys on me, man. Have you ever had one that like goes up a octave? You know, man. I mean, I was like, God darn, man. I was like, well, I'm taking the stairs on my way back down. So, and I didn't really even mean to do it, dude. It just kind of came on out.
Wow.
And man, I got out of the elevator. I was like, I only have one little quick thing I had to do. And I'm like, well, I'm taking the stairs. I need exercise anyway. I ain't going in there. Well, Mike, I got pulled over. I had somebody come up to me. They needed help with something. Got a little caught up. I forgot. I get back on the elevator.
Oh, man, it's still there.
Instant karma, brother.
Boxed.
As soon as I hit the 1 to go from 2 to 1, I'm like, oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God, I forgot. And, man, dude.
No.
I'm never
Doors are closing.
I was like, no. Dude, I think when it closed is when it hit. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Because like I said, brother, this thing lasted from the time I hit the 2. I mean, as I went up.
Hit the buttons.
Yeah. I started hitting the call button. Let me out. Let me out of here. I got off, and I'm like, that's karma. That's instant karma, brother. I will never fart on an elevator again, man. Because really, I'm like, I get off. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm taking the stairs. I get pulled over. I forget about it. Probably about 10 minutes later, and it was lingering, bro. Like I said, it changed keys on me. I mean, it went up an octave. It's like, God darn it. So that was my instant karma moment, brother.
Fart crystals hanging around in the air.
It was like, you remember Pigpen on the Peanuts? Oh, man, I learned a lesson, though, brother. Sometimes I'm hard-headed, bro. I got to learn the hard way, man. I've always been like that. And, it was a rough one, buddy. But like I said, man, you heard of elevator music, man. It's it almost sounds like the theme of Jaws, you know, going
The brown note.
Oh, dude. It was the brown note. Yes, man. The brown note turned me green, brother, when I got home. And I was like, oh, God. But you know, man, as I was doing it going up the elevator, like I said, man, it lasted the whole time. It was right after lunch, you know. And I was like, well, you know what, man, that one asshole did it to me. Darn it, I'm gonna put $1 in. Yeah. But I was like, that butthole did it to me. And you know what? I was hoping maybe he'd get on. You know, because I know who did it, man. I saw the guy who did it. I know who did it. And I was like, I'll show him. And then, like I said, man, I forgot, got back on there, the doors closed, and instant karma hit me in the face, buddy.
Have you ever had to walk through somebody else's fart?
Oh, yeah. Well, I did his on the elevator. Yeah.
I always equate it to like walking into a spider web with the smell.
Yeah. You start waving your arms like doing karate, you know. Oh God. Because, you know, man, even on the elevator, I was like, well, at least it's mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, dude, farts smell different, man. The farts are like fingerprints,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
They're all little unique. You can tell what one, you know what one is. You know, all fingerprints kind of look
Right.
alike, but they're all unique. They're like snowflakes, man. Farts are like snowflakes, man.
Okay.
But in a really terrible way.
All right.
Well, man, that was my fun of the week. Anything going on here at the swap, brother? Anything new?
Let's see.
Anybody fart on you or anything?
Probably, potentially.
Oh, surely, yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, that's area. Yeah, that's just the life at the swap, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a pretty chill week. You know, nothing major. No, not at all.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Because I know up here, dude.
It can get. I had one incident. And of course, you know, who else but Larry?
Larry. Not Larry.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah. I tried to bring a game in that didn't work.
Oh boy.
Said he got it here. He didn't get it here. He got it at Walmart.
Oh boy.
Because it had none of our tags on it.
Right. You know you're right.
Yeah.
You mark your games, right.
And well, I got this game here. No, you didn't. I can't remember where I got it from. Okay,
God.
Can I switch it out anyway? It doesn't work.
No, Larry.
No.
Damn it, Larry. No.
Damn. Oh, there went mine. Yeah.
Well, no, damn's cool.
Okay.
Man. Yeah.
Okay.
We're cool.
Yeah.
I think
I'll put one in. Anyway.
I think ass, damn, obviously
Hell.
hell's cool.
Yeah.
I think a hole, you know, we probably put one in for that.
Yeah.
you know.
That's pushing.
Absolutely GD. You
Yeah.
know, I'm trying to watch my blasphemy anyway, so, you know. But it's like, damn it, Larry.
Yeah.
We need to have a segment called Damn It, Larry.
Damn it, Larry. Damn it, Larry. But yeah, that was really the only thing major that happened.
Well, dude, that's a win, brother.
So yeah, no, it's so frustrating sometimes, and it's hilarious in the other.
Right. It's kind of it's almost so.
If I was watching, I'd be laughing.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, we ought to maybe set up a camera in
I
here
know,
and just
I know.
do commentary over that.
Good.
Hey, speaking of commentary,
Right.
hey,
Good
segue, brother. Because this week,
Your battery charged for that segue?
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, I
Right.
didn't even mean to do that. Hey, man, we're getting better at this thing. We're getting better.
Only took this much time.
Yeah. But no, Mike, we actually, once again, we got to do the commentary for the USA Main Event Wrestling Show that was held this last Saturday on November the 2nd, November Knockout.
Yes, on Facebook Live.
Bruh.
Wow. Live mics.
We went live. I
Yes.
mean, we absolutely were live and in color. No delays.
No.
No cussing.
Yeah, no 30-second buffer.
None. And bro, there was one time
Yes.
it was crossing my lips.
Right.
I about said S for something.
Yeah.
And I caught it, bro, right when it was coming. Just like if you're on the road and it's about to come out, and you pinch it. You know, that was me. Mike, dude.
Yeah.
What an experience. Once again, Chad Scott.
That was a lot of fun.
Man.
It was definitely a big learning experience too.
Yes, across the board.
Yeah.
You know, not only just with commentary, but just doing some of the technical aspects because we were running the cameras for that.
Our own production show and live commentary, and I was at first I was like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming.
It was yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, there's so many.
There's a lot
buttons.
There are, and but you know, Mike, I thought we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Once we started getting the hang, and we're actually going to switch up. We're going to try the other way. We say, hey man, let's try it the other way too, just to see what we like, the best. And I tell you, man, once again, we had, if you include our cameras for our shots, we had 11 cameras going.
Right.
Two for us.
Yes.
One hard cam, and then we had 8 security cams.
Yes.
All in one input, basically. And you were controlling that. You were controlling the multicams. I was controlling the switcher, basically.
Right.
and doing commentary on top of that.
Yeah.
Mike, bro, I think we did a pretty good job, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to just put ourselves over too much, but
it was a lot of fun. It was a
was.
lot of fun. And we both enjoyed it. So that makes it even better. The experience even better.
And you know, I was going to say a little earlier, to Chad Scott, the owner-operator of USA Main Event Wrestling, once again, thank you for giving me and Mike the opportunity to do this, man. Because, you know, Mike, that video has actually garnered over 1,000 views.
1,300.
1,300 views, Mike. That's 1,300 people that got exposed to me and you. Because we got to put over.
For better or for worse.
For better or worse, you know. So next
we
show, it'll be a lot less.
Yeah.
It wasn't like when my friend came over after work. You know, I actually had pants on.
Yeah.
You know, who knew? So, you know, it could go one of two ways, Mike. You know, we may have a lot less views next time. Hey, just watch it on mute. I mean, you know.
We were sharp dressed.
We were looking tight.
Of being dressed.
Yeah. You know, not only did we have pants on, but hey, we actually had nice clothes and jackets, and looked like I was going to court, Mike.
I know. Right.
No, Mike, it was a phenomenal show. It was a fun time.
It was.
I love being a commentator, Mike. I didn't know how much I was going to love it until we started doing it. You know, because I love being back in the wrestling business. I didn't know how much I missed being around it until I got back around it.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
But I think me and you were even talking after the show because we were sitting on the ring or outside the ring.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, Mike, I like being on this side of the ropes.
Yes.
I really do.
Yeah.
In fact, Chad, when we were up there, I was up there a lot through that week, kind of getting everything set up, you know. And that was something else, Mike. I'm going to go ahead and put myself over just a little bit more. It was really a fun, at times frustrating, but a very educational experience for me to be able to kind of get all that set up with Chad.
Yeah.
You know, once again, I'm not putting myself over too hard.
Which will benefit us actually down the road.
For here.
Yes.
Absolutely. And it was, like I said, now, man, there were times, man, I think me and Chad
both.
Is this
going to work?
Yeah. Oh, there were times I think me and Chad both were ready to just drop kick the computer, you know what I'm saying? Like do a doomsday device on the darn thing.
Because it's just not as simple as just, you know, hey, you know, put a camera phone or a video camera on it and go live. It's just not going to come out the way you want it.
No.
For any quality.
No, man, especially when you're dealing with, 11 cameras.
Yeah.
And a mixing board.
Yes.
2 mixing boards.
Yes.
You know, we had our board, we had the main PA board.
Mm-hmm.
It was still a couple little kinks we got to work out here and there.
Yeah.
But, man, given our, I guess, experience level, I thought it came off pretty well.
Yeah.
It really
did. A lot of people enjoyed it.
Yeah, we have gotten some pretty good feedback.
Yes.
Mike. And that helps too, you know.
Yes, it does.
Just getting that and just once again knowing that we've got exposed to over 1,000 views.
Oh, yeah.
It was mind-boggling
I know.
to me. And once again, Chad, if you're out there listening, and I'm sure you are, because this show, we're actually going to review the show.
Yes.
And, you know, Mike, I think we may just do that a monthly thing after the shows. The next show, card subject to change. You never know, man.
You never know with us.
You never know. People may come in.
Call it in the ring.
Call it in the ring, brother. But as of right now, I think we're going to try to do that.
Yeah.
And kind of go in depth and give not only, you know, our reaction to the matches, but just our experience to call the match.
Yeah.
And to give you our insights. Because, you know, Mike, one of the things that I love about doing the commentary, and I love being back in the wrestling business, is I get to play a heel again.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And I love that because to me that's therapy. Because, you know, Mike, in real life, I'm a pretty decent guy. You know what I'm saying? I get along with everybody. I'm fairly, you know. Depends on the day and the person, you know, really.
Yeah.
But, you know, man, I get along with people. I do. Sometimes I think I'm actually a little bit too nice at times with some people, you know. So it really gives me an outlet to get – it's almost like therapy for me. You know, to be able to just say, the national anthem sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
When it was actually really good.
Which is opposite for me because I'm playing the straight man, nice guy, and I'm just
kind of an asshole. There's another dollar.
Yeah, that was a big one. I was going to say dick, but
does dick say dick? Oh, that might be. You can put 50 Cent in on that one, man. Maybe we'll have tiers.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have a tier system here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does. We kind of reverse roles a little bit. And like I said, when I was JD Styles, that was my manager character for years.
Yeah.
dude, I mean, it was just so good to be able to go in there and just call the people a bunch of PUDs, you
Yeah.
know,
Oh, yeah.
and be dirt farmers, this and that.
Yep.
And then, then on Monday have to turn it off and be me again and just be like, hey, what's going on, everybody? What's
Yeah.
going on, dude? And I really enjoyed doing that. And once again, Mike, I want to put it over because we shoot on this show. This isn't kayfabe.
Right,
We're real. We shoot.
Yeah.
The national anthem, the lady, I don't know the lady's name. I didn't catch it, unfortunately. She was really good, Mike.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
And I've already got some good roasts for her later on down the road.
Yeah.
I've been working on that, man. I think I'm actually want to roast her more than anybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I got some good ones lined
Yeah.
up. Let's just put it like that. But
Yeah.
no, man, she did a phenomenal
She
job
did.
doing that. Yes.
But of course, we had like Matt open up the show, Matt Burton,
Right.
the governor, Matt Burton, the owner,
Right.
of USWA.
Commissioner.
No,
Commissioner.
I always say USWA, USA Main Event.
Yeah, you got to get.
I know.
You got to work on that.
So
it's similar.
Tennessee, man, Tennessee.
It is similar.
It is just in me. It'll always be in me.
Well, the guy who trained us to wrestle was from USWA
Yes.
too. So
Yeah.
that, yeah. There's definitely that connection there.
Absolutely, man. But him and Keith Mack opened up the show.
Yes,
I
man.
love Keith Mack.
He's great. And once again, man, it's kind of hard being the heel all the time because you really want to put him over.
Yeah.
I got to try to vary him a little bit as the heel commentator, but on this show, Keith Mack, brother, is
Right.
he's a star, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got charisma. He's got the work rate. Dude, Keith Mack's a 10 out of 10
Right.
across the board in every way. He's a great promo cutter. He's a great worker. He can sell. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And he's a champion, and he's deserving of that championship.
Exactly. The first match was Corporal Chaos, mask wrestler,
Right.
against Chris Phoenix.
Chris Phoenix, who was
New-
making his debut.
Yeah.
Rookie.
Yes. Chris Phoenix, man, he looks great.
Dude, this might have been one of my favorite matches of the
Really?
night.
Yeah.
Because those guys were 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The thing I like about, obviously, man, none of these matches. That main event was pretty off the chain. They were all good, but you can tell, man, there's still some green going on.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Oh,
We're not
yeah.
going to sit here and say these were flawless matches.
Right.
There's still some green going on.
Yes.
But dude, the way these guys were moving, the spots that they were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, high flying. I actually went back even this morning and caught some of the highlights of the show.
Mhm.
Man, Chris Phoenix.
Yeah.
And I don't know who's who under the hoods, and we wouldn't say anyway.
Right, yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
that was Corporal Chaos, and after
Yeah.
the show, he left and went back to
Right.
Fort Bragg.
Yeah.
Well, he was kicked out of the Marines,
Yeah.
so, but,
Yeah.
dude, this guy, I think Chris Phoenix is the one to watch, brother.
Yes.
I mean, for that to be his
Absolutely.
debut match,
Yeah.
pulling off the spots he was pulling off.
Right.
Mike.
So obviously he goes over in the match.
You're right, correct, right.
No, it was great. Great opener.
Yes, it
For
was.
sure.
And, Mike, let's talk about that for a minute. I think sometimes there's a little bit of a stigma with opening matches, as a lot of people refer to them as curtain jerkers, almost in a derogatory way. But, Mike, even when I was promoting wrestling, I've always said that opening match is just as important as your main event.
Yes.
You've got to get it started with the right tone.
Yeah.
You've got to get these
Yes.
fans on it. Because let's be honest, man, the fans were a little cold at the very beginning of
yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
They really
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
I was even a little like, oh, wow, guys,
Yeah. We're live here.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
We need an applause sign or
Yeah.
something. But, brother, we did not need that applause sign after that match.
No,
that got
definitely
the
not.
crowd hot,
Yeah.
man. That was
That
what,
got him going.
and that is what that match was for. And Chris Phoenix and Corporal Chaos,
Yeah.
I thought put on a really good match,
Yes.
man. Yeah, especially given, like, once again, just to say, man, he was a rookie, he was new, brother.
All right.
And Mike, once again, just put over USA. I mean, we're going to be putting them over a lot in this show. But, dude, you could see that work rate is there, man. They're up there 3 nights a week, grinding, and it shows, man.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. Next match. Braden Marshall
Yes.
against Jimmy Too Quick.
Jimmy Too Quick. Once again,
Mask.
yeah.
Yeah.
Under a hood.
Yeah.
Braden, we're going to keep this more in character. I know we are a shoot
Right,
show,
yeah.
but I'm going to keep everybody's name, character's name, and
Yeah.
everything. Personally, man, I like the guy. He's really a great guy.
Yeah.
Everybody up there is really cool.
Oh,
and
yeah,
great,
for sure.
And I like the gimmick.
Yes.
And this guy, dude, you know, I don't want to put a lot of his personal history out there, but let's just say, man, that he's getting in good shape.
Yes.
Let's put it like that, man. This guy's putting in a lot of work.
Yes.
And it is showing off.
Yeah.
He's corn-fed, brother.
Yeah.
He's strong as an ox. And I thought this match was great, too, Mike.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it was.
He's hard-hitting.
Yeah.
Both these guys were.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Too, and you know what I really liked about Jimmy Too Quick? I really enjoyed the whole pulling out the hammer and the chain.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
A little bit of comedy.
Yeah, definitely. You know, because that was with Jimmy Two Times. That was his big deal. His gimmick was the chain.
The chain, right?
Pull out chains from Jimmy Too Quick, and then a hammer.
A hammer.
Nowhere. I was like, holy crap!
What's this?
Freaking hammer!
And dude, I love being the heel because at first I was like, well, the chain's to keep his wallet because Braden Marshall will steal the wallet.
Yeah.
And then the hammer, well, that's in case the ring starts to break.
Oh,
This
my
guy's
God.
always prepared, you know.
Yeah.
As a heel commentator.
Yeah.
That was gold.
Yeah.
And we didn't know.
Just feed me. Yeah.
Feed me more.
Keep feeding me.
Like Ryback on Ryback TV. A little shout out to Ryback here. I'm still a fan of his show. Yeah, feed me more. Then the little bunny.
Feed me that stuff.
And that little bunny or whatever he had, the little stuffed animal at the end. I was like, and he's a sweetheart of a guy on top of that. And we didn't know that.
No.
You know, we did not know that was going to be happening.
No.
Yeah, Mike. This once again, man, I thought that these guys worked a great match. Very hard hitting smash mouth style match.
Yeah.
Braden, I'm a fan.
Yeah. He goes over in the match.
Obviously.
And then unmasked.
Yeah. No, but we never got to see it.
No, never got to see it until later on. And we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get to that, right.
Which was a big deal, you know. Took the mask.
Anytime a mask comes off, man, yeah, that's huge.
I will talk about this. Anytime, you know, Jimmy Too Quick comes out, you know, the fire goes off.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you call those?
Like pyro?
I guess you'd call them pyro. The pots.
Yeah.
He's got two of them there at the ring.
Right.
Does it get you still every time?
Oh, every time, man. Every time. And for what it's worth, man.
Big flames are shooting out.
I mean, you feel the heat.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, man, they are safe. I mean, the fire people have seen it. Everybody's on board. Everybody's cool, you know.
They actually had to paint the walls and everything with 1,000-degree proof paint.
Right. Yeah,
on everything.
Because he was talking about that at the day of the show. Hey, fire marshal's been here. Everything is cool. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I still look for the exits. I mean, I really do, man. No, I jump.
Fire bad.
Dude, I jump a mile every time because we feel the heat, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
It definitely adds that extra little bit of oomph to it.
For sure.
Yeah, I love it, man.
I think it still gets people sometimes like, oh God. Fire.
Dude, it does me, and we know it's coming, and I'm still like, oh, my God.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I like the effect, man. Dude, the whole production of this show is 10 out of 10, man. Right. I mean, with the lights, the PA, the commentators, I'm just gonna say. You know. Matt Burton as the ring announcer. Yes. Matt does a great job. You know, I got to bury him as the commentator on a shoot. Nah, man, he does a great job. He fires that crowd up.
Yes. It sure does.
Even with the Obama phone, you remember when he said
that? Oh, my God. I remember looking at you like,
oh, God.
Did he really just say Obama phone?
I laughed. It was
Get your smartphones out.
Your
whatever
Obama
you got. Obama phones, whatever you got.
We called Icon. Yeah.
We just looked at each other at the same time, and it was like,
oh, God.
Did he just said
that.
Did he say Obama phone?
Dude, I about lost it. It was hard to not lose it doing the commentary, man. I was like, oh, God. Hilarious.
I can't believe you just said
hilarious, man. Hilarious.
Yeah. So the third match, I know this is your favorite guy.
Dude, I love the North Korean Dragon, man.
Something Wong.
Yes.
Grown?
Yeah,
I always groan at this.
Why?
Something Wong.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
This is still my groan point.
I don't see anything wrong with that name. Right?
Okay.
Something's wrong with you, Mike.
Shut up.
Oh, wait a minute. We're not actually doing that. Yeah. See, dude, I love the dad jokes. This is a shoot, damn it.
Yeah. No, it's still, I'd love to see it just North Korean Dragon.
I like something wrong, man.
You always like something wrong.
It gives me something to work with.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the dad jokes.
Yeah.
I do. It's a little bit of comedy, man. I mean, there's room for comedy in wrestling.
It is.
I know it gets to you every time.
It does.
As a shoot.
It does as a shoot. It does the work.
I love it. As a shoot, I'm like, yeah.
But this is a 3-way match with North Korean Dragon.
Something Wong.
Oh, God damn it.
Hey,
Oh, man.
Yep, we need to get a buzzer.
That's mine.
Our friend Ashley Baker, who actually
Because this is how I feel about that name.
We get emotional here, man. This is emotion.
Yeah.
God darn it.
But 3-way match with North Korean Dragon.
Something Wong.
Stop. The Pro-Am Chase Anderson.
Yes.
And Lexi Steele.
Making her debut.
Yes.
Now, she was a referee at the last show.
Right.
So she made her in-ring debut this
Yes.
show. Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to put over Chase Anderson again.
Yes.
This kid, brother,
Yeah.
is off the charts.
Yes.
I don't see sky's the limit for this guy.
Right.
I think the sky's the limit for all these guys
Yes.
and girls. You know, when I say guys, I mean Lexi as well.
Yeah.
Guys are,
Right.
the boys, quote unquote. But Chase, I'm telling you, that collegiate amateur wrestling
Yes.
background
Mhm.
is definitely there.
Yeah.
And it's definitely it plays a role in his matches.
Right.
It's definitely, noticeable.
Yeah. I think, to me, the match was definitely, it was a good match.
It was.
It was more to get Lexi over, I think,
Yes, right.
especially at the end.
Right.
The 3-way match with that, it didn't quite work, I think, at the end. Just because, it's a 3-way match, then obviously Chase kind of, helps Lexi get the win.
Right.
Doesn't stop the pinfall or anything. So,
Right.
that it kind of, I didn't like it as much. I know where they were going with it. I know it was to get that end spot over.
Right. I tell you, Mike, whenever you have a fatal 3-way, excuse me, and you have two baby faces and one heel,
It's tough.
It's tough, man. I do think it's easier with two heels.
Yes.
Because you get a lot more
Yeah.
heat, and you can have the heels kind of fighting
Mhm.
each other.
Yeah.
I do see where they were going with it.
Right.
Absolutely. Lexi, you could tell she's still green.
Yes.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
now she's another one that's up there all the time, grinding,
Yeah.
man, working her butt off. And, I think she does need to kind of, tighten up a little
Mhm.
bit, But I tell you this much about Lexi. She is over like Rover, brother.
Yeah, for
she
sure.
is absolutely. So is Chase.
Yeah.
And the North American Dragon,
Yeah.
Sung Ting Wong, is absolutely. What?
Yeah.
What? Dude, that's his name.
Get out of here.
That's his name. The heat was for real,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's always hard when you have two baby faces and one heel.
Mhm.
Because now, as a heel commentator, it's gold.
Yeah.
Because I get to, and I think I always bring that up, pretty regularly in my commentating. Oh man, they're double teaming, this and that.
Right.
So as the heel commentator, it makes the job a little easier.
Yeah.
I think the overall production, I see what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
It could. It's still. I thought the match was good though. I thought the match was really good.
Right.
I don't know who's under the hood.
Yeah. Never know.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just say whoever is under the hood did a great
Some
job.
young guy.
Some young guy.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Well, we can shoot on that, but once again, man, Lexi goes over and that Lexi kick,
Yes.
dude, that was out of
steel kick.
nowhere. The steel kick. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah. Was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And
It caught me.
it did me. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I liked
It's like,
that.
whoa.
Oh gosh, you won.
Yeah.
That was it. That
Yeah.
was the big move.
Yeah.
And that was cool,
Yeah.
man. I liked how they put her over with that move and how it was just kind of there.
Yeah.
And bam, you're done.
Yeah.
Good. And like I
Yeah,
say, man,
I
good
like
match. I would like to
That
see
brings out Brian.
Brian Thrill,
Thrill.
the werewolf.
Yes.
And one thing I was going to say, I do want to see, if anybody out there is listening, I would like to see Chase a little bit more spotlighted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
For sure, man.
Definitely.
'Cause once again, I'm really big on this
Yeah.
guy right now. I'm big on all of them.
Yeah.
Right? Don't
Yeah.
do not misunderstand
Yeah.
me when I say that. But yeah, Chase, dude, I'm telling you, I think that guy could. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm high on him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm high on Lexi too. Like I said, I think
Yeah.
Lexi does need to kind of maybe get in there a little tighter.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think she's still maybe slightly hesitant here and there. But she's getting there, brother.
Yeah.
Like I say, she's working, man. You can tell it.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, man, Brian Thrill comes out.
Yeah, and hits his finisher on Lexi.
Right.
Yeah, which gets the major heat on him.
Right,
Yep.
dude. Yeah. And I was going to say, even in our commentary, we were able to really put over the fact that, hey, this was Lexi's debut. This was Lexi's win. And that was taken away from her,
Right.
by Brian Thrill.
Yeah.
Now Brian Thrill is also the same man who did the run-in at the previous show in October
On Keith Mack.
Yeah, he was the mystery
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So they're bringing in Brian really heavy here,
Yeah.
dude. And I think they should. I
Yeah.
mean, the guy's great, dude. He is in shape. He can move. He can work. Once again, dude, I'm a fan of his as well.
Yeah.
And what was his finisher, brother? We wrote it down. The Curse of OSC. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was a tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough word.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I had trouble with it.
Yeah,
I
dude.
still have trouble with it. But, yeah.
I've always said, Mike, I probably got the worst hobby in the world because I can't really read that well and I can't really talk that well. I really do have a little bit of an impediment, man.
Yeah.
There's certain words that I just cannot say, and that was one. But when I had it written down, I could say it,
Yeah.
but I can't recall it, man. And I have a terrible memory on top of that, man. So, dude, what the hell are we doing here,
I
man?
know. Can't talk. Can't see.
Can't read.
Can't
Can't
talk.
remember shit. I cuss too much.
Can't talk.
I mean,
Can't hear.
can't hear. Yeah, man.
Can't talk.
Can't see.
Can't talk.
Can't remember. Can't talk.
Yeah, can't talk. You can't remember. Yeah.
Can't
I already
talk.
say can't talk. I
Can't
can't
talk.
remember.
I can't read. Anyway, man. Anyway.
Here we go.
But yeah, nah, man. I once again, dude, this guy.
And yeah. Oh, absolutely. And that puts us in, the fourth match with the Brian Thrill against Keith Mack.
Yeah, in a little
non-title.
non-title match.
Non-title match.
And it kind of was sort of a grudge match.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was
yeah.
a grudge match because Keith, once again got jumped
Yes.
at the last show by Brian Thrill. Once again, we didn't know the werewolf was the werewolf at this
Right.
time. And I also like the fact that it was a non-title match because Brian Thrill has not gained a title shot
No.
yet. So I like that. I'm like,
I like how they sold out.
yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
And this match, brother.
Oh,
again,
yeah.
It's hard not to put Keith Mack over in commentary because the fan in me
Yeah.
wants to put it over, but the worker in me has to keep it heel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, Keith. Once again, dude, I think Keith Mack is absolutely the best man to be the flag bearer for this company right now.
I wish this match had been the fifth match.
Or
Not the
main event.
I wish it had been the fifth match.
Yeah, being that Keith is the champion, but I also see how since Brian was already in the ring, I see maybe a little higher.
Yeah.
because it was mid card.
Yeah, because it had the intermission right after.
Right
this.
after, yeah. To me, that was always what I called the popcorn match. Was the one right before intermission, like
Right.
how I was talking about the curtain jerk earlier.
Yeah.
When I was promoting, the match right before intermission was kind of more of the
Right.
go use the bathroom, go
Yeah.
get you. We're going to intermission anyway.
Get your time.
Yeah, right. But hey, man, the match was great, dude.
Yeah, it was. Which leads me to the New Age Assassins and the Masked Millennials.
Masked Millennials, yeah.
Which could have been, I think,
maybe before intermission.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do see
especially
why.
being a tag match.
Right. And both hoods too.
Right.
Just in case somebody did need to go change clothes real quick, during intermission.
Just a tag match because there at the end you had this one and
back-to-back tag. Yeah. I see what you're saying on that. And like I said, I do get the scheduling as far as Brian Thrill being in the ring and Keith Mack coming on out.
Yeah.
And being like, hey, we're having this match.
You get that.
Yeah, it's definitely not a deal breaker.
Right.
By any means. And plus, man, when you have that championship belt, I think that, in my opinion, that almost automatically puts you past intermission.
Yeah.
And once again, dude, I just want to put Keith Mack over just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because I don't get to do it during the commentary, so I want to do it here.
All right.
I think I said it a little earlier. As far as a flag bearer, the banner carrier of a promotion, I don't see how you can get better than Keith Mack. Man.
Yeah.
I'm serious, dude. He's over.
Yeah.
And they do end the show well with him, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're putting the carriage before the horse here, brother.
Next match after intermission, like I said, New Age Assassins against the Masked Millennials.
Yes.
All right, this match. There were some good spots in it.
Yep.
And I think the millennials gimmick could work if you had two small guys,
Which
kind of like that rock and roll express type guys, and they were two smaller guys, but they were also workers.
Right.
On top of that too.
Right.
Which is impossible, to do this. But if you got two other guys in the spot without mask, I think this millennials gimmick would definitely work.
Get over more, as a primary gimmick, basically.
I mean, you're talking dabbing, you're talking selfies,
Fortnite,
everything.
Tide Pods for the heel commentator, which I'm gonna pull out at the next show.
I mean, I think it would definitely work and definitely get over.
Yeah.
What's confusing is you're against the New Age outlaw, assassins, right. Which is a heel team.
Right.
There's no mistaking that.
No, man, they play that role very well.
But you've got these millennials that are people want to hate them.
People want to hate on the millennials, dude. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But Mike, now I can
because millennials, I mean, it's not exactly a endearing term.
Okay, boomer.
Anytime anybody talks about a millennial,
it's usually negative.
Absolutely.
But now I can almost devil advocate that, Mike, and remember the new breed.
Yes.
I kind of can compare it to that, man, because these were the young guys coming out. I see what you're saying. Maybe, whenever I hear millennial, it does usually, and it shouldn't be like that, Mike. I've never been one of these generational people, dude.
Right.
I mean, you have good and bad, and from boomers all the way down to millennials, down to Gen X or Gen Z, So I don't like, even socially speaking, I don't like that. I never have, But the truth of the matter is, it's kind of how it is perceived. It just is. Now, even though I don't like it personally, it is what it is.
Yes.
But no, like I said, I can kind of devil it. And I think those guys did a great job, too. I mean, they're high flying.
Definitely.
I think the match itself, dude, felt very traditional to me.
Yeah.
The New Age Assassins were cutting that ring in half. You know, they were keeping them in their corner. Right. Like I said, dude, maybe not my favorite match of the night, but as far as like that traditional style, I thought it had the most traditional feel. The New Age Assassins always seem to bring that. And to shoot, they're not that old. I know we put over that they're veterans,
exactly,
and we will continue to put that over as they're veterans. But as a shoot, they're not. But they still have that veteran style to them, man. And I like that.
Yeah,
I really do. But I see where you're going with that too.
I would like to see that as a tag team without the mask.
Just But
I think it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be obviously it'd be a lot of comedy wrestling.
Oh yeah.
But fantastic. Put it out there.
And like I say, man, these guys really could work.
Yeah.
The New Age Assassins worked their role very well as the heels. They had like the gimmick where they threw in the trash can lid. Remember that? Yeah. And it kind of got the referee out of position. And dude, they were really working it.
Yeah.
Like I say, maybe not technically the best match of the night, but as far as I think psychology speaking, dude, it may.
Let's talk about Gene Perry.
Dude,
referee Gene Perry.
I'm a fan. Obviously, he's the heel commentator. I got to give him a lot of crap. I got to get on him hard. But Gene Perry's also been suspended, man. Storyline wise, I want to talk a little bit about the storylines too.
In the fallout for this. Yeah.
Right. Dude, he's good.
Yeah.
I mean, man, that guy's on point, brother. He really is.
He is. It's fantastic.
He is on point, man. He is in the right positions when he's supposed to be there. He sees what he's supposed to see. He doesn't see what he's not supposed to see. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. In fact, dude, even watching him, because, I try to pay attention to the referees as well, man, because they're just as much part of the match as the workers are.
Yeah.
And, you see this guy, he's not just somebody they throw up there. Because sometimes, man, in some, I've seen some other shows from years ago up to recently where sometimes, man, they'll just take a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I hate to say,
put
but
a shirt on him.
Even back in our day, in the MWF back in the early 2000s, man, we even kind of did that from time to time.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to throw stones or be holier than thou, but, dude, you've got to have a good, solid referee, somebody who knows the business, somebody who gets it. And I think Gene Perry gets it, brother.
Yes.
By leaps and bounds.
Oh, for sure. All right. Got our main event now.
All right. Oh, boy.
We have got... Okay. and this is confusing as much as it is entertaining.
Yes.
Because we've got a 3-way tag match,
Right.
where any man can tag anybody in at any point, but also be tagged in to the partner of somebody else.
You just confused the shit.
I know.
Oh, God, there's another
There's
S.
another one. We're racking up the day, son.
New hospitals everywhere.
Exactly. That
That's
you could
good.
win the tag titles with somebody else's partner.
Right. Basically, if you tag in somebody else's partner, and
Yes.
if that person pins
Boom.
then those two people win. Whoever tagged into
Yes.
the other person wins the match.
Yes.
Yes, it was kind of confusing, Mike, as a commentator, because I know when Chad was talking to me about the match, I was like, "Oh God,
Yeah.
how are we going to call
And
this?"
watching it, it was just as well, I won't say the match was confusing
No, it wasn't.
throughout.
No, it wasn't.
The ending was very confusing.
The ending got a little chaotic.
Yes.
Here was my thoughts on it, Mike. For one, I do like that. I like that innovative. I like something new, because I don't think I've ever seen a match like that
I don't think
before.
so.
And it's not. I think the match is not that hard to grasp.
Was it tag team turmoil?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the match, like when Chad was explaining it to me, I was like, "Oh God, how are we going to commentate on
Right,
this? What's
yeah,
that?"
yeah.
But when you see it, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yes.
It starts coming together.
All right.
What I loved about the match, Mike, is you got to see. Well, first of all, let's talk about who's in the match.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go over that first, Mike. You want to?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, we have Flirting with Disaster,
Yes.
who is the champions coming in.
Tag
That's
champs.
Wu Paul and Peterbilt.
Yes.
Now let's just talk about these guys before we get into the rest of the
Now
match.
we've been accused of having a huge man crush on
Wu
Wu Paul.
well, I have been. I'm
Yeah.
not so much.
Me
you
myself too.
You
yeah.
too. Really,
Yep.
really.
Yep.
It's the truth, man. It's a bromance, bro.
I mean,
The guy's put together.
yeah.
The guy can work.
Yes.
The guy's got charisma.
Yeah.
And he's cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
Because he was joking around and cutting up and ribbing, man, before the show, and he
Yeah.
had me laughing my
Yeah.
ass off, man. I
His
mean,
tag partner Peterbilt
Peterbilt, dude.
is built.
He's Peterbilt.
I mean,
The guy.
he's fantastic,
Well-
and he's power, and he can work.
And he can work, man. And once again, dude, I respect anybody who's in the gym, Mike.
Yes.
You know, I work out. You can't tell it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not an underwear model. These guys could be. I mean, just to
Yeah.
put it out there, they
Yeah.
could. But man, I respect that
Yeah.
because, dude, it's so much easier not to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's so much easier to sit on the couch and play a video game.
Yeah.
It's so much easier just to
It
eat a
is.
bag of potato
It
chips.
really is.
Mike can tell you
It-
from
it really
experience.
is. I know it is.
But brother, I mean, you know, dude, not to put myself over, but you know, I get up at 5 a.m. Man, I'm trying to get in the gym by 5:45. I do it every morning, except Saturdays. That's when we do the podcast. So man, I respect that. Same thing, man. With
I'm
your
only a
diet.
couple hours from 5 a.m. going to bed.
Hey man, you're usually up, man. In fact, my niece, I call her third shift because a lot of times we'll text in the morning. She's still up, and I'm getting up.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, "What's up, third shift?" That's my little, my
Yeah.
nickname for. I always thought that was funny. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm just getting up. I'm just going to bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just want to put that over because, dude, once again, it's not just about hitting the gym. I mean, it's about eating right.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd much rather eat a bag of potato chips than, baked chicken and broccoli, and that's what these guys do. It's discipline,
You
Mike.
get baked chicken?
I do, man. I do.
I get chips.
Do they have baked chicken flavored chips?
Oh, no. Let me tell you one I ran across, and this is totally out of just everything. I ran across, because I got one of these, the blind boxes from Japan.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk. Let's quick swerve here, man.
Quick
Let's talk
swerve.
about this real quick. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, talk about it, bro.
the Pringles.
We got Japanese Pringles.
Yes. The chicken ramen.
Oh, my God.
What?
Like I said, dude, I'm not as disciplined as some of these guys because I'll eat some good stuff.
I'm glad they put them in the mini can.
I could eat a ton
Oh,
of those.
yeah.
The,
Yeah.
the chicken ramen
Yeah.
Pringles from Japan.
And I was looking into seeing how much it would be to get some over here, and it's $6 a can.
Worth it.
It is totally worth it. But I'm going to plow through these things.
Oh,
in
dude,
5 minutes.
Yeah. I was going to say, man, 30 minutes at $6 is gone.
Boom.
But dude, because you gave me one,
Yeah.
and that it was just enough to. Can I say pissed off?
Yeah.
Because that was just enough to piss me off. I'm like, because it was good. I tell you what else was good was
I had to ration those things.
Yo, I know you only get a little can of them, man. Thank you for the one, dude. I mean, really, it was almost
like, oh my God, these are so good.
It's like a crack dealer. Here you can have this little bit of crack.
Yeah, yeah.
But next time you got to bring $6.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, dude, those were, and that apple pie.
That's the thing. Anytime I get like chips, like cheddar, onion, whatever.
Right.
Pringles, they'll usually go a week.
Yeah, sure.
So, it's used to that. It's like, oh yeah, I get one.
A couple handfuls here and there, yeah.
But that one was just, whoo, God,
dude, you're like, try this, and I was like, oh my, what is that?
Yeah,
man? That is, and dude, that apple pie Kit Kat I thought was really good too.
Apple pie flavored Kit Kat,
and it tasted just like apple pie, dude. Yeah, I want to go to Japan and just gain a like 50 pounds, man, and just eat like Pringles and Kit Kats all day, man. But nah, dude. But going back to who we were talking about, our man crushes apparently.
Yeah.
Woo Paul and Peterbilt, man. These guys, dude, they're in the gym, man. They're lifting weights. They're hitting it hard.
Yeah.
They're disciplined. They're eating right. It shows. And dude, not only does it show in their physiques and that visual aspect of professional wrestling, it shows in their work.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The other team, man, big and tall.
Big and tall. I was about to say,
Mitch Hurley,
and
Ramo.
Mitch Hurley is
another guy, man.
Huge.
Dude, this is another guy's in the gym.
Yes.
He's disciplined.
Yes.
He's working out. He's hitting the gym. He's hitting the ring.
6'.
He's a big guy, man.
Yeah, he's 6. I don't know exactly, but he's definitely
he's big 6, and tall.
Yeah.
And
he's on the high side of 6 feet.
Easily. And like I said, man, he's another one of those guys. You can see it not only in his body, not only in his presentation, but you can see it in his work.
Yes.
Man, he is a great worker, and he is all over the place, man.
Yeah.
We're friends on Facebook now, and he's working every weekend, dude.
Yeah.
And he's working every night, man.
Right.
He's up there with Lodi up in Matthews, dude, and they're I mean, dude, it's so awesome to see these guys putting in the work and seeing that end result. Ramo too, man. Ramo's no slouch, brother.
I mean, he is just
the Ricky Morton of the match,
because he took that heat
for
the majority of that match, and that match was long.
It was a long match.
It was a long match, maybe too long.
Well, man,
I think it dragged out towards the end.
I kind of disagree with you, brother, because it kept me. I was involved the whole match, but I do want to talk a little bit about our commentating. We'll get to that too, because I have a double-edged sword with my commentating for that match. But yeah, man, Ramo, brother, like I said, the Ricky Morton MVP of the night.
Yeah.
100%.
He can go.
And he's in great shape too, man. He is no slouch himself, man. Another guy who's in the gym. Ricky Morton. Like I said, dude, if there was an MVP of November Knockout, Ramo was absolutely the MVP of that night, man.
Absolutely.
I gained such a respect for him, dude. Well, I mean, I respect a man just for getting in the ring. I respect them all, dude.
Yes.
Just for getting in the ring to begin with, man. But after that night, I became a fan.
Yeah.
Let me put it like
Very
that.
much.
I become a fan.
Very much.
And the other team, maybe not the biggest gym guys.
Okay. Fair enough.
Maybe my favorite team, though.
Really?
To be completely honest with you, man. Because, I'm an entertainment guy, too. Man, it's so hard because I don't want to put people over people. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their own unique thing that they bring to this table.
Yes.
You can't have just all body guys in there, man. You got to mix it up. And you have Nick the Stick and Walmart Wally.
Right. I still say the name should be Wally Marr.
Yeah, I know, man. But, come on, man. You got to roll that back.
I like that.
I think that's a good name too. I like that, but I like Walmart Wally.
I tell you what, if there's anybody over more,
show me. Maybe Keith Mack, maybe, but I don't know.
I was like, how?
Dude, he's over because he's Walmart Wally.
Guy under the mask.
And Nick the Stick, dude, he's over.
That is let's say it for what it is. It's a joke character.
It's a comedy act. It is.
I don't even know if it's a comedy act.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I may have misspoke with that, but it's definitely comedic.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's
comedic.
Definitely like I say, it's a joke character.
Yeah.
Freaking over.
He's over with me, dude.
Huge.
That team is so over with me.
Like, my gosh,
dude. Because for one, Nick the Stick and Walmart Wally. Like I said, neither one of these guys are necessarily gym guys,
right?
But they do work, man. They are up there all the time, man, lifting. I mean, not lifting per se. I don't know. They may be in gym. I'm not sure. But hey, do you hear that, Mike? Something's tapping.
Good.
Yeah, it might be some at the door. Oh,
Could be.
they'll come back. But anyway, whatever. But sorry about that, guys. I had a little interruption. But man, Nick the Stick, dude, this guy, he's up there too, man. He's busting his butt. And I'll tell you, man, he's also up there during the day, setting up the ring. Well, not setting up the ring per se, but getting the arena ready. And, you know, man, I respect that, dude. And you can tell he's grinding, man.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, Nick the Stick, Walmart Wally, dude, I am a fan. I'm a huge fan of this team.
Yeah.
And I tell you, Mike, one of my and I know we probably you got to open up the store, man, so I know we got to have to start kind of cutting it short here. But one thing I want to say about my commentating is with the New Age Assassins. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely a double-edged sword for me.
You're right.
Because it was probably the highlight, the most fun I had of the night as a commentator. Because these guys were being the heel. We were picking on you a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I was just getting to egg them on.
Yeah.
I had such a great time with those guys. Unfortunately, man, I feel like it took my attention away from the match.
Right.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
For two.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a twofold thing because, for one, that was a great match.
Yes.
It was a phenomenal match.
Yes.
And I felt like my commentating got to be, but I am the color guy, so I guess, you know. But I loved those guys coming up doing the commentary.
That was good.
They had the lisp going on. In fact, Chad even told me earlier, so these guys talk with a lisp, you know, a little heads up.
That was kind of like,
that was my first reaction. I was like, oh, God, how are we going with this?
Yeah.
And then when they started talking, I'm like, oh, okay.
I got you.
In fact, our friend E-Man Blasco from Sweet Feathery Jesus, who was commenting on some of the videos, was like, hey, they need to put the retainers back in or something.
Yeah.
So it got over, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, I guess we ought to we'll start wrapping the show up here.
Yeah, well, you know, at the very end, you know, you got new old tag champs.
Yes.
With Wu Paul
and Mitch Hurley.
And I was loving being able to put it over because these guys don't like each other.
Right.
Kayfabe. They don't like each other. How
Right.
are they going to coexist? Because I believe Wu Paul tagged in Mitch Hurley.
Yeah.
And that's why they were awarded the championship because he's the one that
And they
tagged
got
him in.
the double pin.
And they did a double pin as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And once again, Gene Perry was on point with that, man. He was right there to make that double pin.
Yeah.
And then after that.
Oh, yeah. It was just, it was chaos.
Chaos once again, dude.
I love the chaos.
I do too.
Yeah.
And everybody basically comes in. We have a brawl. We have everybody's fighting everybody.
Yep.
And we have Lexi Steele come out with the steel chair.
Yes.
Pretty much cleans house.
Right.
Goes after Brian Thrill. And it was really cool because she got redemption from having her match, her debut win basically taken from her.
Yeah.
She got to end the show.
It's Brian Thrill.
Yes.
With the chair.
Right.
Headshot. I was surprised about the
headshot.
headshot.
It was a headshot, yeah. But he took it well.
Very, very well.
Right.
I was surprised by that, though.
Yeah.
Definitely. You don't see that.
You don't see it a lot.
Yeah.
But you know, Mike, I'm an old school guy. And I think as long as you know how to give it and take it, man, I don't think it's as...
Right.
And they did. They performed it well. It went over very well. Got over, man. That place popped.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, all the baby faces, all the heels powdered out. And all the baby faces got to start dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And they had a part because Keith Mack, the party, the bringer of the party, man, he was there. Party starter. And they got to do a dance, and Keith got to cut a really great promo. So the champion did get to basically end the show.
Right.
In a very positive way, especially given the last show, how that was taken away from him. And Brian Thrill, got to take that heat at the end of it. Man, I thought it was a really good balance. And, man, when he cut that promo talking about going to Disney World, let's go to Waffle House, that was a 10 out of 10 for me, dude.
I know.
I'm getting chills now at you just talking about that. Once again, dude, Keith Mack.
Fun.
Keith Mack is your banner carrier, man.
Yes.
He is the man for the job, brother.
Definitely.
Once again, man, we're going to be doing it December Dark on, I believe that's the 7th. I believe it's December the 7th. We're going to be live broadcasting once again, Mike. And I can't wait, dude.
I know.
And if all goes well, we'll have a review show of that.
That's right.
And Mike, brother, anything you want to end us with? I know we probably need to go ahead and start wrapping it up.
Fantastic show. A lot of fun.
A lot of fun, guys. Yeah. Once again, Chad Scott.
Thank
you.
The way wrestling should be. Fun. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
And it was, man. We had a great time. Chad, once again, thank you for letting us do this thing. Thank you for letting us be a part of this thing. All right, well, Mike, I guess until next week.
Absolutely, man.
Y'all have a good one.
And not only that, David, I understand we're right at the end of our program.
No, we have got to go.
This has been a great event.
There's some people out there that hate us for this.